Hello YouTube, this is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with Darkest Dungeon 2. Just wanted to put a little bit of a, I guess, series update out there. Across this week, we're going to hit our required 15 hours as far as month of is concerned. And then next week on, I believe, Monday, maybe it's Tuesday. Anyways, Inkbound's going to be coming out. And so we're going to probably be switching over to that one. Reason why we're not necessarily giving a full month to Darkest Dungeon 2 is, quite honestly, reception and interaction has been absolutely abysmal, which is unfortunate because I really enjoy the game, and I'm probably going to be playing it a lot off camera. I might come up with an occasional video or two, especially if I, like, I don't know, come up with something like a challenge run or something that I think would be at least interesting to watch and people might bump into. But as far as the idea of month of and maybe adding a little bit of tech in there, probably not going to do that much besides the couple of runs that I'm going to do. I also think that it's somewhat of a good showcase that after 100 hours of playing the game at that point, that we're still not done with what is it, Confession 2? And I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. Of course, like I said, it could be a bunch of get good on my part, but having a game that you don't just like consume in an hour, I think is good nowadays, even if it might be, to some people's opinions, like you versus the game, as far as like how difficult the game is. Again, I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it makes it so that I have to constantly make interesting decisions, especially like with pathing, how to equip people, when am I going to take a layer, when am I not going to take a layer. Even like the wagon, right? Having a certain amount of armor and wheels, having benefits for that being at full, and obviously you don't want to run out. That puts a lot of interesting ideas into the pathing. I think it's very great, honestly. I'm very impressed with the game.
Once more into the maelstrom.
And I'm glad that I never have to think about playing Darkest Dungeon 1 again. Because for me, that was absolutely suffer. Anyways, we're going to try out a new run on Resentment Confession 2.
Or be consumed by them.
We're going to see what sort of a nasty random party we get this time. Hopefully one with at least one frontliner, but knowing my luck, it's going to be, okay, you have a frontliner, but nobody who can heal.
It pained me greatly to hold you back.
But that be how random is.
Crossroads, where lost souls hope to find their way.
Yep. Oh, we do have heals, but this is like double front line, double back line. Well, we've got burn synergy here between Vestal and Runaway. That's pretty good. Runaway also has access to Cauterize, which is a very good heal that just requires the target to be bleeding. Lots of enemies bleed in this game, so very easy to utilize that. Vestal can get some good spike damage. It's mainly I use her as a support because that's just the skills I have access to. I have not actually sent her into any shrines for more skills. I should probably do that at some point. But Runaway is completely maxed out. Runaway is a new addition in this game, and I think that she probably ties Leper for my favorite class, simply because of how versatile she is. And unfortunately, there's only like currently a minor synergy with Burn and Vestal, but otherwise it's kind of hard for you to just stack a ton of burn on something. You can use controlled burn, which will cause anything in a specific area to burn, and it stays on the location. So if you knock people back, pull people forward, put new people onto there, it's going to go ahead and burn those people. and that's pretty good. Otherwise, Firestarter is like how she stacks up good burn because it allows her to buff somebody to cause burn on hit. And I mean, that's honestly about all you can really do. Otherwise, you just stack burn on like the front line or the mid line, and hopefully it does pretty good. And it doesn't even seem like necessarily her damage is definitely abysmal. Her best damage is in Backdraft, so she's pretty much burn is where all of her damage is at. But again, she can even be a good support with stuff like Cauterize. Dragonfly marks the front row in a shotgun, like the first 2 files. Controlled burn. She can stealth. Remove stealth is actually quite important when it's important. And upgraded, this gives remove blind, which it seems like we're always blind for whatever reason. But yeah, definitely loving the runaway. Also am very happy with our run with the flagellant. Maybe it was because we had double blight set up, but if he's got 2 healers available to him, I don't see why he's going to have any trouble at all, even with the self damage, and especially with Man-at-Arms to help protect him a little bit. I'm hoping to eventually get to... I'm guessing it's Retribution, so our next shrine should give him access to Riposte. That was like his mainstay in Darkest Dungeon 1, and I'm hoping to kind of get to that here because it allows him to get a lot more damage out. Especially when he's mostly just a support. Like, that might irk some people who actually, like, know how to play him, but... yeah, pretty much he's just a big frontliner beefcake, which is perfectly fine by me, honestly. And in fact, we might even put him actually in rank 1. Anyways, I don't think that we're going to do any paths here. Like, it's possible that this is supposed to be how we do this, but, like, that just seems like a positive, except for the burn on us. If we bring our burn resist up, then this pretty much is all upsides. Because again, I really don't play her for damage. This also seems like all upsides. But I suppose someone has to do damage, right? We can't do both of those. But no, we're going to stay on Wanderer just to get us a little bit more candles. It's only like 4 more candles. Or 1 more than whoever we would think about removing them from. But, I don't know. After our loss last time, and we barely got any candles, kind of felt a little bad.
The road is yours to travel.
Okay, let's remember to equip all of our new stuff. Convert blind to attack. Seems good to me. Suppose I should also take a look at this. You have Daredevil, which is a very spooky. Combat start vulnerable. Yeesh. Versus Fisher Folk. You're going to take a lot of stress. You're going to have to try and remember that. Neat Freak. Rummager. Resilience, good. Late. Why? Oh, well, these aren't going to crit then. Firefly can't crit. Dragonfly can't crit. And if they can't crit, we don't get extended duration on them. That's unfortunate. That's beyond unfortunate. Anyways, we need to try and remove that. Slow-handed, negative speed, don't really care. Versus Pillager's crit and death blow resist piercing. That's pretty good. Alright, so we are definitely going to give this to you. Or actually, let's give this to somebody who's actually trying to like deal good damage. So that's going to be Damien.
Comforts are exhausted. Ahead, only trial and tribulation. You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Alright, that back line is dead. That is perfect. Unfortunately, it's not enough to kill him, but he's dead next turn, I suppose. Take a full chomp to the face. We really should have sorted your skills. Well, we'll at least mark you. Perf. Still, like, just short.
Appliance of harm.
That'll do it, though. No stress, just a little bit of damage. That'll heal on the wagon ride.
Weighty gloom,
pretty clean.
a spark.
Suppose we'll go ahead and take a look at this now. Now, I'm planning on you not being here. So let's take care of that. Don't think that you need stealth right now. Hearthlight is fine. Controlled burn. Let's take Firestarter. And I want Cauterize, but that means that we're going to have to get rid of something. It's definitely not Smokescreen. We don't really have good blinds otherwise. Maybe we get rid of Hearthlight? Eh.
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
Oh, there we go. We could just use this to, Bonnie, right? Lazy Eye. There we go. Don't ask what's in it.
Learn what can be taught,
Alright.
that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Stand fast, it's going to give you a lot of durability. And it removes the cooldown. So that we can chain it? Oof. Seems pretty damn good, not gonna lie. Otherwise... just looking at everything else we have here. Bolster I don't think should be necessary. Requires stress too. We're hoping not to get into that situation. Maybe Defender Steadfast. Could also see just grabbing this, getting some extra damage in there. What does Firestarter do? All it does is increase the burn that we apply. Only get 2 uses of this anyways. Well, I mean, 2 uses should be enough. 3 turns. That's 6 turns of applying burn. Controlled burn on top of it. Firefly. We should be able to stack up a lot of burn for bossing. Junia might be our way out of that. You know what? It might be Consecration of Fortitude. I actually really like this. This can deal some damage. I'm looking at our backline damage, basically, and it's horrendous. We got you to remove stealth and dodge, so we don't need it on Bonnie. Hand of Light is nice for when we start losing. You know what? I'm feeling Consecration of Fortitude. That'll help solve our bossing too. And honestly, Clear Corpse, adjacent monsters gain Blight. Could be this? Like, I definitely don't disrespect the extra 2 Blight. That's an extra, what, 6 damage? But, I'm not sure that this is technically enough to constitute an upgrade. We can lash his gift. We can reduce the range at which that is required. Gives damage and defense to the backline. Eh. Like, honestly, Deathless isn't bad. I don't know. It might be Firestarter. If we can take a layer in, like, Region 1, it's going to cause us so much relief. So then maybe that's Controlled Burn instead. That way we don't have to use a turn for it. Adds another burn, and then the burn caused by Controlled Burn is now 3 instead of 2. Which, again, adds up. Depending on where we're going, though, Controlled Burn is worse if the boss does not stay in a location. Controlled Burn is great for bossing on, what is it? The Tangle, because the boss stands in rank 1. It's great in the Shroud, because the boss stays in the back line. It's not good in Fodor, because the boss moves around. Although I suppose you get to burn the meat as well. What other areas are there? Sprawl? I mean, you can you even burn him? You can burn the books, but you don't really want to do that. Yeah, I think that our strategy is absolutely terrible for Sprawl. We don't go to Sprawl the boss. What's the last place? I'm forgetting a place. Oh, the Sluice? I don't think that there's a boss in Sluice. If there is, I haven't ran into it. So depending on, well, let's just take a look, shall we? Tangle. Okay. Okay, we can Tangle. Plus 10% meltdown chance is absolutely mortifying, though. Anyways, let's go back to Master Trainer. And so, if that's the case, we know which boss that we're fighting, then we absolutely upgrade Controlled Burn, in my opinion. Provisioner.
What of the time before the end?
Luxury, food, or scouting?
Each improvement, a new
None.
variable in the equation of your fate.
We don't have the combo piece for that,
Bolt
but
it
whatever.
on and be off. The mountain will
More
not
money is
be
good.
denied.
And then before each location, chance to make explosives. I'm about it.
Any advantage is a good thing.
This also gives positive relationship chance. That might be worth taking just in itself. Otherwise, stacking food, not quite feeling that. Plus quantity of looted baubles. I could feel that. I'm also feeling this incendiary cocktail. That'll help us, boss. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. I think, though, positive relationship chance is what we need to go for. Oh, that's so... Quantity of looted baubles adds up quick. And then it pretty much lets you, if it's here, you get to buy your way into the scouting gear. Like, I think Shrieker Chick is probably one of the best ones. Because it basically pays for itself. So do we take that now and just hope that it pays out? I don't know about that. Maybe we do. I don't know. Down in the comments below, which do you think? A doggo or chirp chirp? We'll take the burb. Cannot be undone. Alright, we know we're going to Tangle.
Trenches and tents. The front lines.
What else
of
can we
a
get
war
here?
that was
I
never
wanted... We probably don't need to do candles and chocolate yet. We can carry that till the next time. What do we got as far as combat items? We could use glimmers. We could use stress heal. And we probably want some food. God. Stress heal might be the way to go, though. Can we give stress resist to anybody? Probably not. Yeah, no. I'm thinking of the boss here. And the way we die in the boss is the roots actually get us before we're able to actually do anything about it. Bleed resist, I'm honestly not too concerned about because Bonnie has cauterize. Like, obviously we don't want to waste her turn cauterizing, but we have a way out of that. I think stale bread is just the ticket. Give me a couple stale breads. Give me some laudanum. And that's us. Okay. It would be nice to also buy some crow's feet, but I want money. Although, admittedly, we're allegedly going to be getting a lot of money. Anyways. Usually put this on you. And I usually put glimmers on the front line. Now, who's eating? Everybody has a ton of health but Bonnie. But I think giving our front line even more health so that they get more heals, because Barristan can always defend for other people, and Damien's going to be dealing damage to himself. So him having a higher HP threshold for Junia to heal him seems pretty good. Alright. Wish us luck.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
Okay. Goals for candles is to avoid the watchtower. We shouldn't have to go there anyways because we're going the left side here. We're going the left side. And we wanted to hit Barristan is going to hit the hero shrine because I think that gives us riposte, which would really help us out in this layer. Yeah. Seems good enough for me.
Chapter 3. One eye open. Every night, the men of his regiment would interrupt his fitful convalescence. Mutilated and maimed, the spectral garrison clawed at his bed covers, whispering hateful truths in his ears. The exhausted attendants in the field hospital would wake to the sound of panicked screaming and inglorious sobs. It was not the war that had taken his eye. It was pride.
Rough stuff, dude. There it is. And it even has taunt. Onward. And you can do it from any file? Hold up. That's insane. Are you kidding me? What? What is that? Also gives defense? Oh my good lord, that's so good. Anyways, I don't think we're going to be using hold the line here. Bolster, maybe. The problem is that he can't really hit himself. Well, he can hit himself, I believe, but thinking about for Daredevil. They have to be stressed, so he's not really going to be able to do that. So his best way to counter Daredevil is probably honestly just Defender. Removing Riposte. Dogs can show up here because every road battle can have pillagers, but otherwise, like maybe the negative speed? I'm thinking stand fast, honestly. Thinking this is how we are. Famous last words. Everyone's going to take a little bit of stress because they really wanted to not go over here to die.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
There won't be dogs, he said. I'm willing to take this. Whatever, whatever. Thinking about how I want to deal with this. He's dead. I guess we'll damage control, make the dogs attack us. Excuse me, can you even be burned?
Steady yourself.
No, you can be burned, 30%. Anyways, that seems like a cauterized situation right there. That does it.
Greater threats await those who dare. Slow, vacant, and resigned. The lost battalion shambles on.
Nobody's giving buffs. Who does everybody hate the most? Looking like the Vestal? Really doesn't matter, but if Bonnie's going to be buffing people, we want people to like her. Because if we can get respectful on Bonnie, then even her turns where she's, air quotes, like just installing, or it's the why air quotes. She's literally installing. When she's installing, she can also get even more traction with it by either giving people damage buffs, defense buffs. Hopeful even can reduce stress and cure people, which technically we don't want because we are kind of weird and we want people to bleed. Anyways, this is going to be a consecration of fortitude situation here. This fight's going to last forever because we have no backline to take care of these priests. Hey. So if we time this though, we can fester and get rid of the corpses before they're able to revive them. It's a huge hope. But otherwise, I think this is our backline at the moment. We're just gonna miss lethal on that.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Okay, next turn he's done.
Deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Okay, I don't know if you can revive this guy, but we're definitely going to take care of that right now. Plus the blight helps. I mean, they resisted it, so blight won't be helping, but yeah. It's a bit awkwardly timed. We might have to fester again just to make sure that you don't revive this man. That would also stress us out to watch that. So, I'm gonna get rid of that. Start gaming on you. Seems pretty good. We've got the block. We're blocking for Bonnie. Might as well start hitting. He's in range after all. Could you stop hitting my dude? You're not below 25% because this isn't upgraded. Oh my lord. Okay, that's a problem. Give you a little bit of stress heal. Judgment you. Alright, that's done. Might as well bop him. I'm noticing we don't have a lot of mark on this team, actually.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
I think that's actually going to help us out if you get bled more. Because then Bonnie can at least heal you. We need this to be clean so that we can heal a little bit. Unfortunately, our wheels are out, so we don't get the bonus healing.
Measure out your
That's a
violence
start.
and apply it judiciously.
Some bleeds?
The slow
Yeah,
suffering begins.
buddy, we're gonna game the system. Nobody's allowed to attack that man. You can heal yourself. Give somebody one stress. Go ahead and do that to you. You can take it. We have defense and damage. Might as well take this riposte. Okay, I didn't think about what would happen if that would all stack. Won't matter though.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Go ahead and do that. We're gonna get hit with finishing blow though, which is gonna suck unless it bleeds us. Good lord. Bruh. So, I don't know if we actually gained any health at all in that fight. It was certainly not
Sweet
clean.
reprieve until the next
Hello?
test is put before you.
Hello? That'll help. Melee does damage. Like, yeah, sure. I guess you? A little spooked about your stress there, though, buddy?
Chapter 4. Ghosts of the Past.
Oh,
Demoted and
spooky!
disgraced, he returned to the battlefield, ready to endure the wrath of his regiment and grant them some small peace.
Oh, we're gonna pour one out for the homies? So, this will stun target, remove their crits, and also mark. Does tons of damage when they're marked. This is what I use when I get stressed. Okay, well. All right. All right. Maybe I should play Phasmophobia. It's also flowcharts, right?
At last, he would sleep undisturbed, and perhaps find
If I'm in
some
front, they're
comfort
in
in
front.
that murky
Deal
abyss of
medium
dreamless
damage.
wonder.
Decent crit. Cooldown 2. Ignores defense. And if I have block, it deals 100% damage. And it's possible to have both block and super block too. In which case this would be dealing triple damage. And could possibly crit. So, I don't know. Guess Man-at-Arms can also be your actual damage dealer. In fact, does not seem bad for the upcoming boss either. Can we not have a road fight, please? These guys are going to deal stress to us too. I do not like that. Definitely don't like that, man. So, he's dead. Simple as. We've been stunned. kidding me? Am I gonna have to name you after a Fire Emblem character because you keep missing kills? Let's get this out of the way. Horrify's fun. You might as well fester here. She resisted it. Heck. Alright. Perfect. You'll heal a smidgen. Just a pittance. Let's not cause you to deal damage to yourself.
An unavoidable end.
And he's dead. Alright. I think we gained more stress there. Stress is honestly what's going to kill us here. I don't think that it's going to be, like, HP damage. I'm feeling a lot less good about this, knowing that we have to actually make it in with Barristan at this much stress.
And his loyal, lumbering guard.
If only we would have been able to pick the Doge and have some, Oh, this is actually quite good, though. We're pretty good versus this encounter. Oh, never mind. Defensive formation. I lied. Let's defender just to get some block on us. That's helpful. Then we'll be able to use Firefly next turn.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
This is honestly just frickin' annoying. Alright. That's not good. That's absolutely terrible.
At last, the battlefield has claimed its due.
God, they really rolled a frickin'... What was our death blow resist? 87? They rolled 13%? That's XCOM, baby. Well, you're the new frontline, buddy. Seems good to me. You're gonna burn to death. Oh, you still have Defender on. Well, next. Now that's a good burn right there. He's dead. Not really much that we can do about that. I suppose if I kill you and we get a turn before you, highly unlikely. Yeah, pretty much figured that was going to happen. But at least it's the last guy. So soon we'll be out of this nightmare. Barristan tanking in death as he did in life. Eating all sorts of good stuff, actually. There we go, finally. And then he resists it. Cool, that man's dead. Just barely. Man, if I could equip a relic that just did +1 minimum damage all day, every day.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Finally, we have burned you. You will die. We can't lash his gift from here, which is highly unfortunate. I'm not sure that we could afford the stress anyways. Kind of need to try, but this fight's over pretty much. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave. Oh, he's toxic. I don't know, maybe we just like run this run into the ground. Toxic is actually pretty good for us. Oh, you don't keep it for the next battle. That's terrible. Alright, yeah, we totally killed this run then. I thought we kept it for some reason. I don't even know why. Well, alright. Three backliners mean that we're going to take like a ton of damage here. But you need to die first because you can revive people from the dead.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
I would like to not get volleyed, thank you.
Malaise.
Oh, you're just dead.
Measured and steady.
Too soon, actually.
flee. Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
So if we survive this fight, we can get out of here and maybe survive the region. It's not unheard of that we kill the cultists with these three. Just depends on our condition at the time. That'll also add burn, you're dead.
An unavoidable end.
If you could bleed, that'd be great. We gave you bleed resist though, didn't we? Joke's on us. Oh man. I would really like you to not death blow, but I don't think we have much of an option at this point. Yeah, you're still here to block.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Very thankful of that. And so he's going to use Death Before Honor. It's going to stress us out. We kind of want to stress out. Oh, we're definitely not doing this. If we go into this, we definitely die. We would have to be resolute on like everything in order to survive this fight at this point. It would be kind of cute. I don't know. What's our health? They won't even let me take a look at my health. I know that Damien is low. But this is literally a face race. And if we lose Damien, there's no way that we're going to make it past the cultists. Well, we could make it past the cultists with Bonnie and Junia. In fact, it would be kind of funny. But we're going to have to take the layer on another run. We just, we take our baubles and our relics, and we call it good. And now anything that we can do to heal Damien now is kind of mandatory. Otherwise, the cultists are going to tear him up. I don't think that we can afford to lose our armor here. That battle, like, this is a ton of guaranteed battles, and I don't necessarily like that, like, at all. I would much rather get some space to potentially heal here. We don't know what this is or this is, but it's something.
Resigned to the end of things, they waited for death.
This is a little unfortunate. This is why I wanted to max out our stress against the final enemy there. Because now we're going to heal up, enter combat, then she's going to test resolve, plus meltdown chance. If she melts down, she has no health. I don't know. How are we feeling here? This could affect your stress and prevent a meltdown in the first place. Nope, you just get Cosmic Slayer. Kill. No fight here is great for Damien.
My wealth and possessions bundled into this meager pile.
That is huge. This could also be very huge. Oh, look at that. Plus damage in the Tangle. That would have been useful to me yesterday. We've got a lot of stuff, honestly. Good food for the next round. That'll save us a lot of money. Dare I say, if we can make this. Oh, man. Okay. I'll be perfectly honest. Probably gonna have to be something like this. If Damien dies, you're gonna be faster than you, so you will never be gain on miss first in turn order mark. You taking less bleed? Cauterize. You can't do this while in the front. So if you can't do that while in the front, very awkwardly, you need to get to the front. Which means that you can no longer use Judgment. You can literally just handle light. God, that's so awkward. We're going to keep you in the back file for now, though, because Damien should survive this fight. Absolutely. And if she blows up, you're going to have to heal her. And you need to be bled now, because that's the only way for me to heal you. Oh, man. Alright. This is just a road fight. If it's not the cannon, I'm feeling very good about this. Alright, let's do this. Figured that was going to happen. Everybody hates Bonnie. We're protecting the deadliest enemy in the group. Sounds good. Who am I most afraid of? You hit the back line or you hit... Let's take a look, right? We have this information available to us. Blister Shot can hit both of us in the back. Frantic Retreat is only melee, so that's not going to work. Oh, I'm reading this wrong. You're in the back, so you have access to Shell Shock, which won't hit, and Front Mortar. So Bonnie's actually safe for the time being. We're likely going to get flash fired, though, let's be honest. Alright.
An opportunity squandered.
That's horrifying. We knew that heal was going to be necessary. Nice stress heal. Okay. Oh. It's okay, we're getting this out now. Kind of debating if this team is even worth salvaging at this point because they're going to hate the crap out of each other. You can't do anything that would make you take damage right now. Let's try and take out the guy who would actually target you. God, we really can't do anything. Time to use this firebomb. You dodged it. And you dodged that too. Is that wise? Flashes? We really need to get damage out there. We're not going to survive if we... This is going to cause you to take damage. The next turn you take 7. If this crits, we're kind of screwed, but you really can't do any other attacks here. So then the question is, okay, so then do you heal yourself and stress her out? Gives her some damage, actually. And defense. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere, but it's something. If we can get you to the back,
and apply it judiciously,
you can cauterize him. Not really much you can do here anyways. Let's not deal damage to ourselves. Please blight. There we go. We got some damage coming in.
agony by accumulation. This road cannot be walked alone.
God, they're rolling high.
Snuffed out.
I mean, granted, our death blow resist is back down to, what would it be, like 81? So it's a 1 out of 5. Like, you get those super stressful runs where, like, everybody just keeps rolling their death blow resist with diminishing returns, and you're like, oh my god, are we actually going to make it? And then they, like, kill them right at the last second. Now, this time they're just like, nah, today you're going to die. You got so much debuffs on you. Our only chance is actually that you stress out, and since you're flagellant, then you will actually, like, heal yourself when you... It's the only way. But at this point, with flagellant and everybody this low, we're definitely not making it past the cultists. This run's dead. I'm not giving up on it, but sometimes you gotta cut away so that you can avoid the heartbreak.
Perhaps they have given their last.
See, what did I tell you? First available opportunity, just dead. Alright, Junia, let's do this. You got 2 tombstones to tank for you. Actually, did I equip that ointment? I did not. That could have made a difference here. I don't know if it would have made a significant difference because we were stressing out anyways, but it at least would have kept people alive. I don't know. We definitely didn't use our combat items effectively here. I was kind of saving the Molotov for the boss, and the Ichor Bomb for the boss too. Or the Ichor Bomb here was actually for the cultists, but I don't know. It's not looking good. So, in order to keep ourselves alive, we're going to have to accept stress. Healing Salve will heal us. And, like, I would love to use Crow's Feet or Ichor Bomb in this upcoming fight, but we do need to keep ourselves alive. Alright, let's do this. And you've already been on Death's Door once, so you have less death blow resist. Plus, now it's shadowy. What is your death blow resist right now? 50-50. We like those odds. Alright. If she solos this, I am going to lose my mind. I've certainly gotten close at times. If she stresses out, she could resolute and full heal herself. But she's just going to be hemorrhaging so much. We probably should have given her the bleed resist relic. That's another misplay on our part. But she just does such low damage here. I am guessing, though, that with enough shrines unlocking her ability, she can become a frontliner. Come on, stress me out. It's my only ticket out of here. Nope. Well, with a plus 10% chance, too, right? I don't know what the original odds are, but I'm going to say probably not 50-50. Well, we didn't even make it past the second region.
Moments. On and on. Over and over.
5 whole
Until the
candles.
truth is laid bare. And you are finally free.
Well, I'll be honest, that's not even worth really unlocking stuff. Anyways, hopefully the run was still enjoyable for you guys. I tried to at least put a little bit more knowledge into like exactly why I was choosing certain regions, because I realized that in other videos I wasn't doing that. Sort of explaining our game plan and like team formation, stuff like that. Still made a ton of misplays there, but overall, hopefully at least a learning experience for you guys who are watching. And if you have any feedback whatsoever, be it questions, comments, concerns, misplay alerts, be sure to put that down in the comments below. And until next time, I'll catch you guys around.